Welcome back to some Tangle Tower. I'm dear darling, and will we be able to untangle the mysteries of Tangle Tower? Well, we've only got really
AKA
Fitz to question and get his suspicion from. I believe he's the only one we've got left. But yeah, I guess we'll get onto it. I don't like how his eyes grow up like that, but still. Has he got anything to say about people?
Is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image.
Oh.
Don't you think?
I guess.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Fifi.
I don't think I have that strong
doesn't
interpretations
like
of
me.
people.
What did
Really?
you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
I can't remember why Phoebe doesn't like you, to be honest. And it's been a while since
I
I
imagine you
asked,
don't
but
visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think
Surprising.
there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
there's overlap in wanting to learn, I suppose. Not some. Oh yeah, we have suspicions about Pointer as well. Maybe that will
Penelope is
help
my
clue us in.
fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be.
Aw, I
People
like how
think
happy he
she's-
looks when
Well,
he talks about
they
her.
make assumptions.
And how's the
I think
relationship
Penelope's
doing
great.
recently?
Good. It's
Doubt.
good. Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an
Blue
average
hair?
3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very
What about
kind,
Flora?
and she has an interest in plants, unusual flowers mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong? Penelope
Just saying.
knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a
We did?
plant mentioned on this page, see?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore.
Anymore?
I've tried in the past.
But-
It's incredibly difficult, even for me.
Oh,
I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
it's a very fleeting sort of plant, isn't it?
Freya's best work, in my opinion.
It speaks to you?
Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think
That's
it's a
true.
painting of?
Suppose you can't see the
What
texture
do
as
you
well,
mean?
that sort of thing.
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh,
I told
don't
you.
think it's that kind of painting.
You think it's
Fitz,
abstract, or do you
one
think
of
something
these
else?
drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Are we done?
Suspiciously dodging the
It's
question.
Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy?
Maybe
should
there's
get a
something
photo
more going
too?
on.
Maybe, maybe not.
Did we
She
not
doesn't
ask
really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Wait,
Right, but if she was in the photo,
did we not
Then it'd be
ask
three.
Chef mate.
Sorry. I was too busy thinking about the dialogue. Did we not ask Penelope about this ornate trial? I thought Penelope gave this to Fitz, but didn't she just go like, oh, a murder weapon or something? Does that mean Poppy gave it to him?
looks
What?
like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
Well, we'll see when
That's
we
the
get up
main
to it.
thing making me want to read it.
That's quite sweet.
I can't.
really.
What?
Did
What do you say?
Freya
Oh,
draw
that's sweet,
these?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
There's a
I'm getting a
note
bit
in the back,
distracted.
too.
The machinations
She
are
was
whirring
even
in my
closer to
brain.
Flora than I realized.
There's a note on my back, I don't
This is
remember.
yours, Fitz?
Yeah,
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That
Not that
wasn't
one.
what she asked.
What's with the broken glass? Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Do you know their
Are
names?
they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
They do have names. Tabitha,
Oh,
can't
they
remember
have
them.
names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Hey,
Those
isn't she your
flowers.
fiance?
They,
What?
Ooh. Ooh.
a flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Wait, I want to see.
Okay.
Mean anything
Remind
to
myself
you?
what Penny and Poppy
Why would it?
Come on.
say about the
I don't
trial.
really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
She's your fiance? What? Am I losing my
Poppy's
mind?
Piano music. I remember when she started learning.
What's the roses on the back of that?
She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
I know, that's so funny.
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
What
Wait,
is going on?
Those are mine. The earmuffs.
Yeah.
They went missing about a week ago.
A week
What
ago?
do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No,
Drown out the sounds of the
I wear
cicadas?
them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how
Despite
long
the fact
they've
that
been
earmuffs
there?
instead of headphones.
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Yeah, why
Nature
not?
is
You're a gardener.
unruly. In
But you
truth,
clean up
it
this.
prefers to be left alone.
I suppose, but
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here.
iridescent.
There's a difference between that
I know
and
that from
actual
Pikmin.
gold.
It can't be
I mean,
actual
yeah.
gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Oh no, you're referencing there. Okay, obviously there's some sort of
There's something
relationship.
about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
later. Hold on. Just wanted to quickly check. What did you say about this trial? And what did, what's your name? Poppy say about it? Too many P's. It's getting my mind confused.
Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Because you would have thought if she gave him that, she'd be much more enthusiastic about seeing it. Or the fact that I guess he never uses it. It's more like she realizes Fitz is going away from
gardening troll?
him,
Yeah.
maybe?
I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
Yeah, okay. So she did actually give it to him. No, I was jumping a bit too much there. But she feels hurt that he never uses it. And we'll wonder why. But first we're going to question him for his suspicions. It does kind of seem like you're just standing here rather than
So,
doing anything, I'm not going to lie.
Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right.
Holding a
I
knife?
don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife.
I don't
And
remember you holding a knife.
Sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. Yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What
Glasses?
do you think, Grimoire?
I don't think it's true. It's better headphones, right? Fifi did see Fitz, but he's holding something else. That's probably true. Fifi did... holding a trowel!
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
Probably.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
I don't really think there can be much else apart from this ornate trowel.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is
Could
it yours?
kind of look like a
It was
knife.
a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
But it was... we found it upstairs, what? I like some of these. It's the only thing that can destroy Penny, oh my word, and Poppy, they're immortal. In Poppy's room. No, in Fitz's room, right? It's part of a matching set. Part of a matching set with nothing. He is used by Fitz to look after. Wrong way around, not the potted flower, doesn't really make sense. In Penny's room.
An ornate trowel is used by
Do you
Fitz
really need
to
a whole
look
trowel
after
for this?
A potted flower in Penny's room.
He keeps it
That
alive.
flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
Distinct lie.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Didn't... I thought Penny said Fitz gave it to her. Isn't that enough? Well, I guess evidential account probably isn't enough. Is there something in Freya's drawings which suggests it? Does not appear so. How do we go backwards? I'm not actually sure what this could be then. Nothing really seems like an account of him holding it. Is it the same pot? I mean, kind of. This soil is made by Fitz using water from a lake around the tower. Fitz uses unique blue soil to grow all his plants. including a rose bush, which is actually an interesting thought. Fruit is inedible. This also has soil. Fresh and moist is that unusual blue colour. Okay, so we do use this.
Let's
The
take
only
a
other thing
closer
he
look at
owns.
these.
The blue soil. What can we talk about? The heart of the pot, the stem, the pink part. Seriously, this looks a lot like Penny. It's like a head shape. Matches. In Penny's room, matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Could just be they have a lack of pots and soils around.
Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It took me a long time to breed.
It's very impressive,
For
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
That's a
Turns
hell
out
of a
Penny
gift.
isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So
Which is fair enough,
go
but
into her room every now and again when she's not
you would have
there.
thought she'd
Water
try
the
to participate
flower,
in
change the soil.
his hobby.
Just trying to keep it alive.
Well, she kind of is, isn't she? Is trying to participate in his hobby. She's just not very good at it, from what I remember. I guess we now consolidate everything? Is this what this question mark is for? Hold on a minute. Is there anything around here we haven't questioned? I want to see if we can go to the heart thing yet and work this out.
Should we take another look?
Does not seem. I'm just seeing. There's a bell, lips. There's a piano, and there's a bird. So something from Penny, something from Poppy, something from who's lips. Who's Belle?
Let's
Something from
come back.
Pointer? I don't know. Okay, let's talk to Sally, I guess, which is where we try and bounce ideas back and forth for what's going on. Suspect statements.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We
Okay.
thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her
This
bed.
is actually really cool.
I left
putting a
my
whole story
tower
together
and
like
headed
this.
down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
And that's when he heard it.
someone heading down the stairs. Just outside my room.
It's nice how everything seems to add up
I ignored
like
it
this.
until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually she let me in.
I spotted
This is so cool.
coming out of the library.
What? This is so cool.
Emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase.
But nothing about it
As I
like
was passing through the front door,
made me think it doesn't add up yet.
Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had
Does something not add up?
She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me,
So I punched
so
her in
I
the face.
punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
From Fitz's room.
Hallway, I bumped into a
Oh wait, yeah, we didn't see Fitz walk across there.
Penelope. She was
But he said that in the story, didn't he?
to find
Can't remember.
Professor Pointer. So I escorted her. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
Is that how long it takes to test it? I don't know.
I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
Oh.
Unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
It seems like it all adds
All
up.
the statements line up with each other.
Yeah.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
That makes it hard to do anything. So no one's a suspect? What? Also, what are these drawings? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Poppy likes Fitz. Who likes Penny? Exclamation mark? What? Evil bad guy? That means there must be something we're missing. But what? What could we be possibly missing? There must be a hidden clue somewhere. Or perhaps we can investigate one of these things. No, because it would prompt us. We don't have a mechanic to properly look at these two items, like compare two items to each other, do we? But seeing as there's two spaces here, we must be missing items, which are helpful.
Half the room is
I don't know the sudden absence of wall. A bunch of old books covered in dust now, but
It's going to be hard to remember. So we're doing a bit of pixel hunting.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
How can we put things together? Is there an unsolved puzzle we didn't quite solve?
Freya's
This is going to be the hard part, you know? The part where you're actually stuck in a puzzle game and you don't really know what you're doing. I know there's a hint option. Well, maybe we'll rely on it if we really need to get to it, but I don't think so yet.
I think so.
Doesn't matter. It's
A bunch of old books covered in dust now, but we already solved it.
It's just hunting for what exactly we're missing. I don't think we're missing anything here in Flora's room. Just check we still got two suspicions. No, we just got your suspicion. That means we haven't asked someone about something which we haven't found yet. Okay. I wonder what that could be. So let's just double check that we've asked everyone about everything. What would our suspicion even be? I forgot what our suspicion was. It's about his knowledge of insects, right? That he randomly talks to Fitz about. These look all filled in. These also do all look filled in as well. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a puzzle there somewhere we forgot?
They're clearly... It's also daytime. It's also daytime.
It's going to be quite difficult. I don't know, it doesn't look like there's anything. Just double checking your room, there's nothing here. We got to scour each room very, well, I'd say intensely, but I'm not going to.
It's not everything is cursed.
Just quickly looking over everything.
A little mirror.
Also,
Definitely cursed.
didn't hear about this before.
Shelf junk.
We opened this, we opened this.
The entire room.
Oh, it's not just made. I think it's the actual more
No,
It's a bit strange skipping through everything like this, but
Oh, it's not just the actual.
we don't really have much of an option, apart from using the hint, which I'm not so keen on. It is exploration, not my
Inside it says
forte.
To Fitz from PP.
Kept it in a locked box, but why?
Ah,
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative.
I forgot those decorative lights. We never put together anything about this chalkboard, right?
Fifi's got
What
something.
is all this?
This is who saw who, right? Isn't it? Maybe, I don't know.
Is Fifi...
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe it works.
Is
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe. Did you ever try that?
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And
It's interesting that's not a clue we can ask people about. I don't really know.
a new suspect.
Another teddy bear?
Get out being questioned.
I'm innocent.
Oh, I forgot about this. That's fantastic, way.
Boxes of stuff.
Do we open this?
We already solved it.
Yes, we got the diary. It's back. In Flash's time, was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soul Barrel works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple. Or, compared to the harp, I saw them all 5, eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. 5 eyes. There's 1 eye on the top of Flora's tower. And compared to the harp, which is a puzzle which we don't know the answer to quite yet. Maybe there's something in your room. Little beetles in a box, right?
I think it's a
Come
bit.
again?
See, the leaf might have been for keeping insects.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom.
It's cool. Looks like old.
Just a little
Let's
bit.
leave them alone.
Another teddy bear?
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
What could we be doing?
Where someone's been tracking in mud.
Who's been tracking
A
him, mud?
pillow with a
It's a
yeah, but that doesn't look right. It's Freya's bed. A little
It's a
bit messy.
perfectly healthy amount of messy. That painting.
Why would you want to?
Maybe
leave the
Freya.
atmosphere?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the
It's
floor.
a photograph.
Yeah, we saw this photograph. I'm not sure what we're missing.
That painting.
Why would you want
Maybe
to?
Freya. There's a.
It's a
No, stop
photograph.
popping this up every single time. I know it's useful to see back what we've
Drawings taped up on
What's
the wall.
that one on the left?
to see what
Looks like two people. One of them's holding a red rose.
what led to each and every single one of these. Also, Hawkjaw looks terrifying. What could be the suspicion we got on it's the pointer here. We've asked everyone about everything we got, so yes, again. Just to reiterate the same thing I've said over and over again. We're missing something. Something very important, but we don't know what.
Of sorts. Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and
It's interesting
those
we can
weird
interact with these
mountains.
things, but nothing more.
What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
So we can't ask Fifi about this, despite the fact it's not relevant, I guess. Which is probably
And the
what's there.
soil samples.
What the hint
Books
is.
about-
Books
These
about
books are ancient. I
That's
think
a
they've
good
crumb
excuse.
things.
books about
The shelves are about.
Oh, so you're
I
a
knew this already.
books about nature. Books about
Well,
insects.
there's not a single book on
Huh.
it.
What about this book?
Fundamental.
I guess somebody dropped it.
Who
Books
is reading about
space.
They're relatively
insects?
untouched.
Apart from Freya.
Sure. Why not, Bill?
The search for the archive is downright poetic.
I'm not really sure what I'm doing. There must be something I'm missing. Did I miss something in this big open hall? Plausibly. I'm known to do
Finally, we
things.
get to
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
I'm known to miss things.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Is it blue soil?
Finally, don't ruin this.
Don't ruin this.
Sally, check those
Is
plants.
soil a clue?
It's not locked.
Finally,
It's
don't
not
ruin this. A door.
Oh, what's behind
A
it?
room.
Stairs.
Why can't we go into this room?
It's,
There are weeds in
it's
there.
an
Could be. Anymore.
Wait, this is under the pond? Is it? The pond in the rooftop garden? Huh, weird. I'm not really sure what to make of that.
Finally,
not
don't
that
ruin this.
Do we have anything to do
I think
with
it's
this?
Fiona.
Oh, we can actually talk
She's
about
one of the suspects.
each person?
Lord Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
Controversial.
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names?
Maybe her first name is Lady?
Lord Remington.
He
You don't know?
sounds important.
Or maybe this will
Lady
illuminate something? I don't know.
think I have one of those in my bathroom.
What?
Lord Pointer.
This goes back a couple of generations.
It's very confusing, trying to
Lady
piece everything
Pointer.
together.
How do you become a lady?
Didn't you also, like, own a plot of land or
I
something?
wanna be a lady.
What's that? Maybe that's Dame. I
Buck
can't remember.
Brackley. I guess he doesn't live here anymore.
A lot of these people don't.
Stonetop.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Whoa, crazy. How love does that and things.
I guess he doesn't live here anymore. Felix Fellow.
We met him. He's one of the suspects. Percival Pointer.
Professor Percival Pointer.
A free
We
piece of
met him.
alliteration.
He's one of the suspects. Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
It's the same
Damien
thing you
is
say about
Freya's
all of them.
father. I guess he doesn't live here anymore.
Either you don't live here or
Freya
we met
Fellow.
them in one of the suspects.
Murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Fitzfellow.
Interesting she lives here, isn't it?
We met him. He's one of the suspects.
Flora Remington.
We met her. She's one of the suspects. Primrose Remington. I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Richard.
The one and only.
Richard Remington.
Poppy Pointer.
Hmm.
We met her. She's one of the suspects. Pretty. Penelope. We met her. She's one of
I'm not really sure what to
Pandora
do.
Point. I guess she doesn't live here anymore. Percival.
We met him. He's
Maybe I should use a
He
hint.
doesn't live here anymore.
Just to see. Why not, you know? Like normally I would, I feel like, just go and look for every single one of these things looking for a clue, but it feels like that's a bit... Oh my gosh. I didn't know we had this. This is really cool. This is actually a good summary and stuff. Is there anything suspicious about Pointer? Yes, but we don't know what. Okay, because normally I would just like search everything, but I feel like that'd be a bit of a waste of time right now. It's not very entertaining, so hint, please. We should search the astronomy tower. So I did miss something over here. It's helpful to be like, hey, this is what you missed, you know?
What? You're not wrong.
But we
You
already solved it. So it's obviously not this, so I don't know why I clicked on it again. As if it were going to be something useful.
So, even the most well-used...
Have we not clicked on this
Every
telescope?
astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
Apparently we never did. We can just straight up see Flora.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
I wonder what's so special about it.
Fall off in the wind.
Maybe it's glued down.
What?
I can just about see the gramophone. You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up.
What's she looking at then?
Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle.
There's also stairs that go upwards. So is the upper floor?
Window?
I think it is.
Ooh.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
We should check that next time we're over there.
Ah.
It's the tower opposite this one.
That's why I was like, are we on the top floor? I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I thought it. I was like, maybe there is a hidden room up there, but I don't know how we'd access it. This is how.
It's too dark back there. I
Can't really see
I
anything.
can see the doorway. It leads into the hall. The door itself is on the floor, knocked off its hinges.
Can you not see the staircase? It's kind of right there.
It's too dark back there.
Okay.
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope?
Yeah, why are you looking straight across
I'm
at someone?
pretty
That's
sure
what I
you
said.
need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
It's also
Can't move
daytime.
it. I think this is just how it's set up.
So Pointer didn't see anything?
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits. Something suspicious.
Very
Let's ask him
suspicious.
about it.
Let's go now. We're right here.
So,
I guess we'll do this and then
Professor,
we'll explore maybe another room.
what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you
But you are
ask me these things?
unemployed, according
I have
to
a theory
Fifi.
about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
He's trying to get a planet named after yourself. You discovered a meteor is heading straight for Earth. You're not really interested in astronomy at
You're
all.
not really interested in astronomy at all.
Seems like the
What
most
could you
obvious one
possibly mean by that?
to
I
choose.
think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Insects. Probably. Wait, no, this is Hawkshaws, isn't it? But he knows a lot about planets in the first place, which is a bit strange. Maybe this?
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the
Oh, it's
unimaginably
Hawkshaws because
far away.
Pointer hired
Right.
Hawkshaw. I forgot about that.
That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Into
Yeah,
Flora's world?
about that.
Weirdo. But Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene
Birds.
and not up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist.
What have you got
Now
against
you're
entomology?
accusing me of what? Spying?
mean, kind
you
of.
Spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen.
Oh, you're spying
and
on
it's made you
Freya.
paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Maybe.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have
Yeah.
been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand.
So why'd you lose
Freya
it, huh?
was always sneaking around. Both towers and in the gardens, too. She was definitely up to something.
So,
I think she's just an inquisitive girl,
this
isn't
next
she?
question is important.
Mm.
You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
What?
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora.
What?
She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
But didn't you go to
This
Fifi
changes
first?
your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
That's not true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Didn't you go to Fifi's room?
Right.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
Hold
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
I think so too.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
But this seems like something we need to fit into the next episode because it's been half an hour. We're finally getting onto something. This is very curious. A lot of hidden things we don't... I'm not entirely sure what's what. Why was Flora... Honestly, I'm not even going to begin to postulate out loud here because we'll have the answer in the next episode. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Tangle Tower. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.